Welcome back to episode 4 of our Let's Play. If you missed the last episode, we built a mine entrance and explored a nearby cave for some resources. Today we will expand our land into a village named Winchester, where we will farm for profit and eventually convert the village into an agricultural hub. If you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing, and hype the video if you think other people should discover this channel. Hypes are not available everywhere, so no worries if you can't. If you don't know what to comment today, comment expand our land, or leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. Let's play Minecraft. Welcome back, everybody, to Minecraft. Let's play Minecraft. Whatever. I am feeling much better, and I'm feeling energetic. So let's get into everything today. Like I said in the intro, today we are going to expand our wealth. We're going to expand our land, and I think there's a village off in that direction. So we're going to take a look at that. And we're going to see what is up with all that. I did make some new tools and whatnot, so we should be good in terms of stuff we have. I don't even know what that means. But I'm just excited to play, so let's get into it. I'm just going to stop saying let's get into it. Oh, wait, that's kind of decent. And then that's a pretty good bow, too. I killed some skeletons. Well, one or two. I made a spear, too. And then also, I think I'm going to take some horse armor and then take some of this. So let's go and continue on to a new village. Actually, I did reinstall the tree chopping mod. No, not tree chopping. It's called Falling Tree. Link is in the description. No, link is not in the description. But if you're new or don't have mods, it basically just saves time. And before anyone says it's cheating, Minecraft officially endorses it, and it's a part of the Essentials add-on in Bedrock. So I don't want to hear it's cheating. If saving time is considered cheating, then call me the biggest cheater. But of course, you're all allowed to have your own opinions on Minecraft. For me, it makes it so much easier because I can collect wood, and it uses up durability too. It doesn't just like let you chop one block and get everything that you want for one use. It uses the right amount of durability. So it is balanced. If you don't like it, I don't need to hear about it. I've seen people unsubscribe over it, which honestly confuses me, but you know, you can watch out whatever you want. You can play Minecraft however you want. Obviously, I'm not going to judge you, but I'm using the tree chopper mod, the falling tree mod. So as you can see, I chopped down the surrounding trees. Like I said, I needed to get more food, so we got a good bit of food. And also, I tried to use beetroots, and it was just a disaster. Okay, it's like 4 beetroots for 1 beetroot soup, and that was just disgusting. So I'm going to... Oh, wait, I should take these seeds. That's ready, that's ready, that's ready, and that's ready. That's ready, that's ready. Cool. So what we're going to do today is we're going to expand, and this is going to be kind of like our main village area. I believe a commenter wanted this to be called Pittsburgh. Or Petersburg, maybe Pittsburgh, one of the two. So we're going to stick with that for this area. And then another commenter wanted us to name an area Winchester after the last kingdom, like I was talking about in the hardcore episode this weekend. So we're going to head off to what is soon to be Winchester. Now, how do I know there's a village off in this direction? A, I think one of you told me in the comments, and B, I did some light exploring. I literally just rode around in a circle around just kind of this immediate area following the coastline. I did try and catch some fish, as you saw, but yeah, we don't know what all's over there. So I'm actually going to take the wood that I chopped down. I don't think I need all of it, but I do need a good bit, and I'm going to take these as well because we're going to make our farming village, which I think is... Well, we can use some of that. There's my carpet. We're going to make a farming village. So this village is going to be specifically for farming. And I should probably take things that are related to farming if this is going to be a farming village. Now, I do want to... Yeah, I'll take some of this. I do want to take some sugarcane for trading. I do want to take some of that. I don't know how much we're going to get done so far. I do... Ooh, do I have pumpkins? I should. But this is basically going to be like our profit farm city. I have potatoes. Give me some of those. That's going to be good. And the village will probably have some of this stuff. But this is how we're going to get our wealth. We're going to get more land. Of course, we're going to annex it. Duh. And I know we're not really set up here yet, but we do have some diamonds. You know, it's time we get rich. And I think we've got everything we need. No, I need a bucket. Where did the bucket go? There's my buckets. And we're good. Okay, cool. Let's head off. And it is just down the coast here. If we follow this and hug it, we'll be good to go. I did add some little barrels here. Nothing crazy. Just stuff to store, you know, barrels. Stuff to store goods for export. And then we'll probably make some kind of little, whatchamacallit, over there. Oh, what is this? I never catch that salmon. Okay. There we go. Let's throw all of our stuff in here. Get ready for some trades. And then I did get... Oh, no. Oh, no. I did get a... Hold on. I don't even remember. Typical being in... You get there, you forget, and then you're done. But I'm excited. Now, I did also... Oh, yes. I did want to talk about Hightail. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be posting more Hightail on this channel, and there's a specific reason for that. A lot of you say, you know, you don't actually need a second channel to post it, and I agree with you. I think specifically that it's kind of stupid that people have to segment their channels out, but when you remember now, YouTube is not so much a social media site as it is a TV provider, and you can consider the internet side, like this that you're watching on right now, kind of like the public access channels. So ever since YouTube TV launched, they've kind of switched from, oh, you're a creator, this is your platform, to you're our TV channel. And from TV and just marketing in general, it makes sense, you know, to have a channel spread out and dedicated to a certain thing. So since this channel grew on Minecraft, it is categorized as gaming and then subcategory unofficially. I'm just saying from a high level here that it's subcategorized gaming and then Minecraft. So when the algorithm goes to promote my stuff, it says, hey, this person likes Minecraft, show them that video. But if I start posting Hightail, then it's like, okay, this person, we need to show this to people who like Hightail. And then it tries to send it to them. But you're going to get more luck if you have created your channel based on various games instead of just one game. So it might not seem like a difference, but there's actually a huge difference. And it makes sense, you know, from a business perspective. Like, you look at TV channels, you don't see ESPN playing shows that you'd see on Bravo, and you don't see ESPN showing their random sports on ESPN 1 or just normal ESPN. They show it on ESPN 8. So it's a weird thing. And again, I agree with y'all. A second channel shouldn't be necessary, but that's unfortunately the landscape of YouTube. Now, when that channel will go about its existence, I'm not too sure, because as you know, I've got a lot of big life changes. I am lost. I've got a lot of big life changes coming up, however you want to put it. So we'll work on that, but that's kind of in the horizon for, I'd say early mid 2026. So no more Hightail on this channel. And yes, you know, people say create a separate playlist. I know. And a lot of people also say, well, the people, you know, just, you know, the people can just watch what they want. Believe me, I agree with you. However, that video actually only lost subscribers, which, of course, I have been honest. I don't want to be a celebrity of this, but I do want to get a 100,000 subscriber plaque. I've been honest about that from the beginning. That is my goal here, and hopefully we can build a cool community on the way. And of course, once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm not going to just stop posting. We're just going to keep playing, and I'm just going to be like, yay, goal hit. Where is this village? I thought this village was around here. Am I dumb? Hello? Ooh, it's getting dark. Oh, is it over here? I might have missed it. I might have missed the turn. But back to what I was talking about with the hightail stuff. Again, I would like to post it here. And believe me, I wish I could. It just doesn't make sense from a YouTube perspective. So hopefully that kind of sheds a little light on it. And I'll make it as easy as possible for those who do want to watch hightail and various games to get there from this channel. And I'm probably going to like generate a QR code for it and, you know, give you everything you need to have a seamless transition, so that if you want to watch other games besides Minecraft, if you're here for, you know, Beanin' and you don't care what game I'm playing, then sure, I'm happy to do that. I think we need to evaluate where we're going. I don't see a village. And I thought, is this the first time I've gotten lost? What the heck? That's crazy. See, so there's mountains over there. But I had a lot planned. Thought it was as simple as just go down the coast and then there's village. Was it not? I had to take a wrong turn somewhere. This might be the first place I got lost. Oh well. Adventure time! It's pivoting. We're only 11 minutes in though. But yes, again, with hightail and stuff, more details coming on that later. I wish I could post to this channel without harming it, but that's not the landscape of YouTube anymore. If it was like 2013, 2016, I'd be like, yeah. And also the way it works too, before someone's like, well, you can just do it. You know, NeoCubist and other channels have done it. Yes, you have a point, but you also got to remember those channels have millions of subscribers, meaning that they can post something adjacent and the effect won't be that detrimental to the algorithm. Here, it's just, I don't have enough to do that yet. I don't have enough subscribers to do that, as I'm technically still a growing channel. Well, yes, I am a growing channel. What is going on? Where are these? These are not the planes I was promised. I think it's closer up there. Spider, stop it. Although that is a cool little thing. Huh. All right, well, let's just go back to the coast and try and figure out where this village is. But yes, other channels can do it because they have the name recognition. It's a concept, like, it's marketing. Yeah, so it's a lot. Long story short, it's very complicated. Ooh, a ship thing. Don't mind if I do. What is this? What happened? I don't have a sword, but I have spears. Come here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is... No! What is going on? I'm so confused. Thought I was in the right area. I think I might have overshot the village. But yeah, it's marketing. Enough nerd talk. Also, when it comes to decisions about the channel, outside of my spontaneous jumps that might lead me to my doom, I actually put a lot of thought and effort behind, you know, the kind of overall goal of the channel. It is part of my degree. Okay, I have a data analytics portion of my degree and a marketing. So it's kind of like one of those passion projects where you're just doing it to try and see what works. And you know, you spend enough time on YouTube as a viewer, then you start to figure something out. So I'm just applying like actual knowledge that I spent money to learn on a video game. So that's about it. You know, I think it's up here. Because up there is where we should have gone. I think I went too far south. I psyched myself out. it might be that way. I might have been going the right way the whole time and then did the second guess thing where it's just like, oh, right. Beenan's navigation skills, everybody. And yes, like I mentioned earlier, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for the well wishes on the hardcore episode. And now my wife has the cold. So we're watching, making sure she doesn't have any issues. Cold should be fine. I think we just need to make sure that she's not, running a fever or anything. Outside of that, everything's hunky-dory. I'm feeling better. Wish I could say the same about my wife. I don't see a village. Oh, I don't see a village. It's right there. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. I knew it was over here. I guess I didn't navigate it at night. That probably makes sense. Okay, Winchester, here we are. This is a pretty, oh gosh, a pretty hilly area. I do say so myself, so I'm just gonna run up and try and sleep because I think that'll be the best option for us to do. Now, we do have like a nice area in which we can modify this village and make it nice. Now, okay. Of course, I'm going to... Oh, gosh. It's one of these. Now, we can... Oh. We have a really good opportunity here. This is just not too friendly for the average Joe. Now, this could be like a port of sorts. Get out of here. What a monster. Ugh. Come here. Ooh, some bread. Yeah, I'm sleeping here. This could be like a port of sorts or something cool like that. But I did not realize it was this jagged. Every village has its main kind of void area. Is there an easy way to access the ocean? No, okay. Wow, I apologize for that noise. There was like a hiccup and then like breathing in at the same time. And so I kind of snorted. Anyway, let's see what we've got here in terms of villagers. We've got some. Okay, this is where the meat and potatoes of the village is. Whew, okay. I think first off, this is a great area. Okay, we're definitely going to need like a bridge of some sort. Now, perfect opportunity to build a suspension bridge. And I see it here. I guess we're going to start with that. Let's claim this guy's house. Yeah, sure. Empty map and whatnot. We should claim the tallest house for our base of operations. Now, I'm here to trade with the villagers. I'm here to make the villagers my friend. What do you trade? Oh, potatoes and wheat. Oh, I don't have any wheat on me. That's okay. Here's wheat down there. Oh, I can get a carrot. Hold on. I know I'm supposed to... That's a carrot. Thank you. I'm supposed to be making a farm. I should be. And I will. Don't worry. Now, we can also move this village all the way down there, closer to the water. I think in the long run, that would probably be best. But I want to get an eye for what we're working with up here. Now, I don't want to take the easy way out because this is a cool opportunity, building on... Oh, it's shipwreck. Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, so I went around that point instead of this way. This is a cool opportunity because I've never built anything like this, and it's not hardcore. So we can continue to return. Oh, that's really cool. We can continue to return and improvise and build. And that rabbit just, okay, lived. Good. So yeah, let's do that. I know we barely have settled it in to our house over there, but dang it, I got to get my money sorted. If it's not going to be an XP farm, it's going to be a money farm. And if I trade enough with these guys in Winchester, then we'll be good to go. Now, I think if I do this, okay, that's a lot. Let me do a double chest so I can store my stuff here. We're going to do that right now. Oh, cool. And then I'm just going to take this. Oh, could you imagine if villagers could go in your chests? That'd be crazy. So we're going to start with a bridge and then we'll build our farms. I think that's the best way to go. And I've never built a suspension bridge before. I assume you just got to have a little curve to it, which shouldn't be an issue. However, it'll be interesting to see what I do with this. Now, I want it to be wide enough. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, okay. I want it to be wide enough to walk down comfortably. Sturdy, quote unquote, sturdy enough to let it look nice. And then I also want it to just be safe. I mean, look at this. Look at these poor saps. So if we're going to start right here, I suppose, oh, nope. We can do this, and I haven't ever built a bridge with a little bit of sag to it, like a rope bridge, but I believe that, let's see. Oh no. I believe if I, okay, gotta take one for the team. If I make it just gentle, and then we do have an advantage of having that land over there because we can check it out. But if I make it so that we can not have an issue with the way it looks, then I think we'll be good. Villagers, I know this is a very hard thing to navigate. I am working on that. Just let me put better infrastructure in your roads. All right. Get rid of you. Nice. See, that saved so much time, and it used my durability. Okay, so this is the area in which we will build our bridge. Now, the hard part about this, again, is making it look realistic. I think if I do this, and then like this, so it's gonna, oh my god, I keep hitting the, come here, I keep hitting, okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Yep. Move, chicken, I blame you. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. See, so this side obviously needs to curve higher than this side, and it might be smart to try and do something like this. If I can give myself just a little bit of a scaffolding here, hold on. We can kind of map out the curve. I think that's the biggest problem right now. It's just mapping out the curve. This wouldn't be my first large bridge that I've ever made, and this isn't actually really that large of a bridge. It's just doing this. All right, looks like we'll use this for now. That is a little challenging, but this is also about breaking out of my comfort zone. Go. And trying something new, which I encourage you all to do if you're building along. Oh, coordinates for the village. There you go. Top right. Right under the numbers that keep changing and jumping up and down. X negative 842 and Z 553. So not terribly far away. Oh no. I did this wrong. I need to do 2. There we go. Ooh. This is perilous. So I guess if this... Nope, did it again. Dang it. I guess if this is like... Oh, gosh. Okay. If this is like this, then we're going to build this. And I'm a little concerned. But I think we'll be A-okay. This. I know I have to concentrate a little bit, so you're gonna hear me think. No, I did it again, dang it. Oh. Okay. No more mess ups from here. Cool. Now I don't... Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to avoid. Although, would it not make sense to go down at an even level? And then droop, or we can build a really cool large bridge. Let me try something. And I messed up again. Okay. Let me just try this first. I know Winchester, at least in the Last Kingdom show, did not have any bridges like this, but we're winging it. We're winging it. It's Minecraft. What can you do? Okay. Oh, okay. Because now I just had an idea that this could be a defense for the Great Hall. We got to do this. Wait, you know what? I'm just going to... Oh, of course. Well, at least there's some stuff here. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is not what I had in mind. Gonna be honest. But that's okay. Because that's what Minecraft building can sometimes do to you. Just gotta take it and think and come here. I wish you could like oh, okay. Heathen! Oh. I wish you could like hold your shield up and block. But you can just do. Oh, you can so put knockback onto this. Oh, thank you for the potato. I just kind of walked into it. Oh, my favorite song. Get out of here. Okay. Back to what we're doing. I think we can turn this into a really cool setup. You just have to be patient. And you have to trust the process. Okay? Now, we will start with just a generic bridge. Get out of my bed. I know it's your bed, but we'll start with a generic bridge and we'll upgrade it over time, just as you would back then. Ooh, hello. Come here. Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay. I'm still learning these things. It's been a while since I added a new weapon. Okay. I should probably just make a sword. We'll do that. We'll grab some stuff down here. Because today is not the day to lose my life to a zombie. So what I was thinking is that we could have this droop a little. But now I'm thinking it would be cool to just wipe these all out, dig this out, you know, it's not really doing anything, and then build a great hall up there, and then down here we move our villagers to the flatter, more not deathy area. So I think that'll be a good idea for us to do. Let me run down to this lower section, and I don't know why I'm using a stone pickaxe. I know I made it in the last episode, or at least in between. Oh yes, I made it in between episodes. I was working on some of the just touches in the mine. And let's see if I can just get some copper. Perfect. Some coal, copper. Everything. His village is already turning out to be profitable. Excellent. Oh, we got some andesite. Could be rich in building resources. I don't know. We'll see. This is a very infancy stage plan, as you could tell. So let's grab that. Let's climb up and grab this copper. Just for an axe. I know I should have probably made a new axe before setting off. I was just so excited to play, okay? That's how I feel about the seed. I'm ultra excited. And we'll see what we can do out here. Forge wealth. Acquire land. Have villagers. Yes. So this is going to be kind of our background project. You know, doing something fun before going crazy on everything else, like in-game progression, so on and so forth. But we will keep a solid pace of milestones in the game. And that should be a-okay. Up here. Good. Nope, nope. Right here, right here. Excellent. Yeah, see, I don't know. Nope. I'll have to look at designs for this, but for now we're just going to do this. And then I guess we'll start working on our farm stuff. Yeah, they'll probably be good. Now I'm not sure if I want the villagers, you know, farming it, because they're my profit farms and it's what I make money off of. I am the landlord here, because the villagers can't defend themselves. So I offer my sword in return for riches. Yeah, I'm a mercenary, pretty much. I guess that's the narrative we're starting with here. So I'm a mercenary. I improve their lives, give them protection, and I get to use their land to farm. And they get fed too. Don't worry, I'm not heartless. I love my villagers. They give me goods. Plus, if you get a blacksmith to like high enough level, it might be a weaponsmith. But either way, if you get one of those to a high enough level, you can just get enchanted diamond gear on demand. It's really nice. I'm going to leave these farms for them so that they can, you know, have food. I'm not taking any of their profits out of their pocket, but I'm also giving them what they like and what they need. Now, they like emeralds, but I also like emeralds. So you can see the disconnect there. As in, I'm going to buy my emeralds, but I'll trade them emeralds for the good stuff. And then I'm just going to put this here, and I'm going to make another sword as well. I'm pretty sure that one of y'all told me to make a new sword. If it wasn't on the hardcore world, it's on this. So 1 second. Let me just take off my hoodie. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Leave it to me to find a way to sweat in like 20 or 16 degree weather. It's only 4 degrees. That's not too crazy. In my defense, I did leave my PC running after I started it after work, and it's now like, what time is it? Oh, it's 9:30. Wow, that's late. Not really, but you get the idea. Okay, perfect. Let's head down here. No, 34 minutes and we've got a bridge. Welcome to Beanin. And I almost forgot my resources. So I think we should start the transformation up. I'm going to take these because I want to do hillside farming. I'm going to take these because it'll be great to have. And I'm going to take these because we need fences to keep the villagers out of my fields. Even though they'll have their own. And eventually, depending on how things go, if we move the village down there, then I'll do what I did in my original Let's Play world and just have them tend that field. I just need to be able to make some money because I didn't get to do that much in season 11 and it stinks. But now that we're on a world that we can't lose, unless some file corruption happens, but that's what backups are for, we can go ahead and get things settled. Now I'm seeing a great area for just, I mean, this is an overall good area. I'm seeing a great area for general pathing and so on and so forth. Now, what I'll do here is try and make a path. I don't think that we're going to need anything like too ornate or anything. So for now, we'll just do this. There's that. And there's this. I just need something to get started here. We'll make it more ornate as time goes on. Realistically, I should probably have it line up with the bridge because it'd be kind of cool. Oh, I should have done that. It'd be cool to have it, you know, like a main street going all the way up. Maybe I should do that. That would make sense. Oh, I might have already done it. Hold on. It's this one. I could do desire path. Now, the way I do that is I just kind of run and swing my shovel. But I don't think I'm going to need to do that. I think I'll just need to adjust my pathway a little bit. Yeah, it's right here. This is the middle. Cool. So, yeah, that makes sense. Already out of shovel stuff. Good grief, Beanin. Let's start. I've taken care of all this. Oh, wait, I can just do this. That's so much easier. Especially, I know that if I just go around and start getting this all ickified, then we can expect some issues. Actually, I can just go back home. What am I doing here? Like, for resources. But it would make sense to have the farms down here. Now, I might end up moving some of these areas, these farm areas later on. But now it's, you know, not really, it's not terrible. Like, I don't have to worry about development. This is going to be a slow starting project where if I don't have an idea for something to do over there, I can pop over here and build some houses and stuff like that. And then we can go on from there. And I'm going to take this nighttime just to go back home real quick and get myself situated. And I'm actually glad I did that because now I have wheat seeds. Even though I probably didn't need to worry about that. Actually, what am I doing? I can just, no. I can just take the stuff back. Good grief. And this is what happens when you get excited with ADHD, sit down to play, have a plan, and then one thing goes wrong in that plan. Nothing went wrong, but boy, did I get lost. I try. I'm definitely a lot better. But luckily, we have some lollygagging time. Is it lollygagging? 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 I don't know. We've got some time to mess around and have some fun. Part of it was trying to find the village. The other part was building that bridge, which honestly shouldn't have taken me that long. But we're fine. It's farming. I know. Some people, actually, a lot of people enjoy watching farms. So here we go. It's a profit farm village. Now, I could just put fence gates on these, and I think I might, but I don't know. I'm unsure. I can't think of anything. Very pretty skies, though. Sometimes, if I'm like way out in the middle of the ocean, it's all you see. And I know someone commented on it once. We were like, it's kind of unsettling when there's just ocean and it's just them. And yeah, I believe you. If I turn it up to vanilla or high, then the water actually looks like water, and it's really cool. Hello, please don't attack me. I'm a good villager, I promise. And then my house should be right in between this island and that land. We should see some light pop up. Yep, there it is. Wow, being in 40 minutes in. Now we've got a bridge. Well, we've established ties. And here I was thinking we were going to build like a grand hall this episode. Good thing I just said it with farming. To be fair, part of that time, though, was spent just trying to find the dang village. It's like the one time I couldn't retrace my steps. Interesting. Maybe I'm changing. Who knows? And I haven't forgotten about the milestone statues. I just want to get some good materials and get established so that when I place it, we don't miss it. You know, it's a central part of the village. So let's run up here. Let's grab some more things for tools. And I think that Enderman has been living in my fish market. So yay for him, I guess. All right, let's just bring this, and then I'm gonna bring that. Give us some tools. I don't have any diamonds, do I? No, I used it. Okay. And then here, let's just grab all this dirt because we will need it, and then let's go back. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. I did not mean to do that. I always, you always do these after dinner. I had a big dinner. I had roast con pollo, or ACP, chicken, cheese, and rice. But I made it homemade. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I didn't really do much to it. It was just like I got a kind of pre-made rice kit because I don't know how to make that, but it's good. And what is it? Yeah, the chicken. Just cooked that with some of the Trader Joe's everything but the elote seasoning. Quite good. Quite good. Probably mixed up some seasonings there, but hey, can't go wrong with queso, chicken, and rice. It was good. But I always do these after dinner, and then I have a sparkling water, and then I'm wondering why. Well, that's why. Why do I have the hiccups? Why do I? It's because I'm freaking digesting food. I'm sorry. And all right, that's enough about all that. Back to Minecraft. Very pretty landscape. You know, it's not as like flat and forgiving as most plains are, but it is a challenge. And I don't mind a challenge, honestly. Though some could argue that Minecraft is challenging enough for me. I need to make it as easy as possible. Okay, then. I think we should explore that shipwreck at the end of the episode if we have time. Yeah, I didn't drop anything. I know people say they disabled their Q button, but I'm so worried I'm going to press it and drop something important. And that's why I constantly, especially in the ocean, try to make sure that nothing bad is going to happen. Now we're going to do the farms that I typically do. Actually, I'm just going to fence them in. I was going to say, we're going to do the farms that I typically do, like make them nice and shapely and so on and so forth. But I think if I just do like my fields that I normally do, we'll be a-okay. I would like to find a jungle too. I need some areas. No, I need some melon seeds. I need some scaffolding. We got some stuff to do, you know? So let me just fill this in. And then this can be our farming district. That's the wrong block. But this can be our farming district, you know, whatever we need. I should have kept some wood. That's okay though. They'll need to go up anyway to sleep at some point, so we'll be fine. Cool. Now I'm trying to think of how I should. Well, I guess if this is going to be our old medieval English European slash Viking Danish kind of area, town. I don't know. I'm not assigning a theme to it, but if it's going to be like that, I guess I should probably prepare for that. And I need to fill in this right here as well. It's going to annoy me if I dig through and there's water. Like I said, sometimes I fill it in hollow. Other times I just fill it in full. I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I do weird things. We know this. You should know this by now. If not, if you're a new viewer, then yeah. There we go. Filling in the dirt. Filling in the dirt. I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna fill in the dirt. Yeah, this is one of those things that I should time lapse, but by the time I do, it's gonna be like a 2-second time lapse. So might as well just cough it up or bite the bullet on this one. Plus, we're getting a lot of land with this. You know, also, recently I've been playing City Skylines 2 again. This isn't new news, but I finally have a city that I've enjoyed playing. It's kind of like, it's the same process. Oh, dang. It's like, am I already out of dirt? It's kind of the same process as Minecraft. You know, if you keep restarting, then you won't have things to build on, and then you get burnt out. And that's what I realized was the problem with, you know, getting burnt out on Minecraft. So I just kind of decided to stick to it, you know, do one piece at a time and see what we can accomplish. And honestly, I'm quite happy with it. Well, we're going to do this. All right, I'm not going to make you watch that. It'll take me just as long to go get some crafting table. And the terraforming up here will give us enough grass or dirt and whatnot. And we'll slowly creep up the hill. I just wanted to get these farms because all of the farming off camera kind of made me realize, hey, I should have a lot of this. And I should start trading with villagers. So we'll be doing that. I don't think I'm going to do much involving raids just yet. Now, I know that part of the allure to my older Let's Plays was that I would do a ton of raids. And I tried to kind of quote unquote master the raid, you know, like get good, achieve that like high skilled level, all that. But at this point, I'm just like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's I lose so much stuff doing those. I lost so much stuff. Now, of course, we're gonna do raids. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not gonna just. I'm gonna have a dedicated village to it, and just see what we can get. So this one is not going to be that village because I want it to be nice. I want it to be built up, and I want it to be. I want it to be memorable, because let's be real. If I do choose to have a village like dedicated to raids, it actually does get kind of beat up and destroyed. Not really so much for like mobs doing damage, but it there's definitely a curve. All right, let's see what we can do here to get some more dirt and fill out this farm. It's taking me a while to farm, but that's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. So we can do this, and then we'll just kind of ease up the hill here. And then we'll shave this back for our pathway. And I do want like this to be kind of like if you stand at the bottom, you can just look right up to the Great Hall. And I guess I can go with kind of the Nordic Viking look. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I eventually settle on. It's up here. Ow. This way. Yeah. Darn. I gotta dig an extra block. Oh well. Oh wait, no, I wanted that because then I can get more dirt. Silly beanin'. Let's just get this sorted. And yeah, this terrain is going to be fun to work with. Like I said, I think I'm going to take all of those houses, bring them down here, build the villagers their own houses just at some point, and then go on from there. Now, of course, the building episodes I will balance with the... Oh, yeah. I'll balance with the adventure episodes, and that way, you know, nothing's too crazy, because I know I have builders, I know I have adventurers, I know I have both. Let's just get this sorted, and this will go down to our dock area, which is perfect. And then we'll just go up, and honestly I can start doing this. And I think I want wood for the stairs. You know, we're not that technologically advanced yet. And I'll put this here. Well, I also don't want like a zombie siege to form. But wood stairs would kind of make sense. There's that. All right. And then we go up to our house, which will also, I think, just be demolished. And look at this. I think if we walk in a straight line, we might actually be able to just walk right up to our front door. Just the plan. Get out of my way. Thank you. Oh yeah, it just goes straight up. That makes sense because, you know, that's how villages generate. Good job, Beanin. But it's nice to see. And it will look even better. There we go. Just throwing this stuff in here so I have more room. Actually, I need you. I do. But look even better once we start manicuring this area. There's a lot going on, okay? Move. Thank you. Rude villager is what we like to call it. Boop, boop. Oh, crap. Yep. And this is this is the one that I have feather falling for, and I don't. Oh yeah, I don't have the nether in this yet. Oh well, that's okay. I'm gonna actually wait for that because I want to make some. Oh crap! Yeah, that's right. If you shift with the falling tree / tree capitator mod, then it. Yeah. It doesn't do the thing. I guess that makes sense. Because when I was building the railroad bridge in the other world, season 11's world, which I still have, by the way, those haven't been forgotten. There we go. I had to do something that I can focus on with a child. And then we'll see what happens. I think later in the year, I'd like to break into trying out like mod packs. I think that'd be cool. And then, just like a video, not like a video, but like on Mondays, do like a mod pack or something, like modded Mondays. I don't know. But I would like to branch into that because mod packs are cool. But some of them, I'm not too big of a mod person because look, I already struggle this much with the base game. Why would you have me go ahead and struggle like that with a new thing? The learning curve, it's hard for beginning. It's a very hard learning curve for beginning. You gotta understand from my point of view. There we go. Sorry. I know I'm going back and forth a little here with the camera. Trying to minimize that. There we go. Okay. Guess we need more, which is fine because I think this area should be like our downtown, if you will. And then it kind of gets thinner as you go up. I think that makes sense. That would probably match development patterns of medieval times. I will need to go on another kind of caving adventure at some point soon. I'm in need of diamonds. Need some good tools. But this is also a way that we can start progressing in the game and get some OP gear and whatnot. I don't know what I want to do in terms of like when I want to defeat the Ender Dragon. So the reason I used to wait until like episode 100 to do the Ender Dragon was because back then that's when most people did it in their Let's Plays, because they took about 100 episodes of playing the game before I think the end even came out. For a while, Let's Play Minecraft was just, hey, I'm building this cool thing like Etho. It was more of like, here's this cool thing that I did, and things like that. Now it's like, oh, there's some progression, and then as it came out, people tried to do it. Now it's like, I built a solar system in one day. And here I am struggling to build a farm. Multiple farms though. So yeah, it gets easier. I get more efficient as episodes go on. What? This is only episode 5, right? Yeah. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, let me. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Sorry. I'm gonna have to do this on this side at least. And we could build a farm or a barn. Well, that may work. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get. Why are my boots off? When did I take my boots off? Let's get this sorted, and I don't have any of my. Cool. Yeah. Don't have any of my stuff. Let's just build the farms. There we go. I made you wait long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here, we'll do a road going this way. We'll kind of build out our roads as we need. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So that will be a wheat farm. And in this case, I always say to grow crops in rows because it helps it grow faster. Honestly, you don't have to with these. When you grow at a larger scale, it doesn't really matter. It's like I'm not sitting there waiting for it. It's a profit farm. Now, I do need to make sure that we spend time here, though, because if we don't, then our stuff won't grow. And then we won't have profits. But that's also why I choose to do like a village and sorts like that. Okay. So this, I think we should just do wheat. Good. And then we're out of fences, but we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Nope. Okay, that's 4. Ah. Come on. Come on. There we go. I know. I always have to immediately address that. I know it will do it automatically, but it just annoys me. I don't know why. It's been like that since 2012, I think. Crazy. And let's make this potatoes, I guess, since that's what's on me. Well, let's eat some potatoes. Now the question is, should I split this out here or should I go back into this direction? Because my thought is if I go over here, we have materials to build. Yeah, we'll get some cobblestone. No. You know what? We'll just start with here. So it'll be 1. Wait. I want it to match 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will go here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll clear out this stone, which will also give us some goods. I don't need to do anything just yet in terms of building. Let's get the farm settled. There goes the water. Hop to it there. Now I said hop to it, not hop to a. Ah, I said it. Dang it. The brain rot memes, yes. Let's just dig some of this dirt, kind of level out this hill. And again, these episodes will get more efficient and faster when I get more resources and stuff like that. This one, I just thought it would be a good idea since we were talking about the Last Kingdom and the hardcore episode. Well, I was talking about it, and I think I might have talked about it. No, it was the hardcore. I think. Or I might have talked about it before. Either way, I like to emulate or build in Minecraft, whatever shows I'm watching at the time. So you can see when I started this, I was watching Turn. Now I'm watching Last Kingdom, and I want to emulate it. And this is a great area to do it. Well, great world. Because I did want to have different, like, I guess we could call them nations. So this would be like, Wessex, and we can have a name for the modern area. And then we can have a name for just like, well, we do. It's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh or Petersburg. I don't know. I just know that I saw your comment. Oh, and let me do this. Put some light down here. I know I'm going to get yelled at to light it up. Oop. There we go. And here, and there. And then I'll finish just tilling this, and then we can go up and get some shut-eye. Oh, I thought that was iron for a second. I was like, wow, iron, really? For me? No fooling? Good grief, man. I'm sorry. Dang it. Well, now we got to return up there. Oh, well, it's okay, because I need materials. I'm also going to have to steal some of the beetroots. I don't really care for beetroots, and they're honestly, they stink. They do. It's like, you get more seeds and you get one thing. I don't even know if you can. Oh my gosh, my villagers. Oh no, one of the farmers. Wow, I'm not doing a good job protecting the. Hiya! I know that was probably one of the villagers, but they'll make more. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Move. Oh, another side thing that I noticed that's like not really meh. It's not really a milestone, but it kind of is. But we surpassed 1 million channel views last week, so that's pretty cool. It's not a milestone. We're also almost at 12,000 subscribers already, which is crazy. I think I'm at the point where I should just start going by 5. So I'll probably make a post for the 15,000 subscribers. I mean, at this rate, I'm going to be behind. I was going to say I did not grab anything that I needed. I was going to say I have an idea for the 10,000 subscribers video. You know, I can do that. I can still do that. I'm going to do my idea. Basically, I think it'd be cool if I put a video together that just kind of reflected what the community here enjoys about Minecraft. You know, I think that'd be cool. Hey, y'all get to share your stories and I'll just read them on screen and so on and so forth, and it'll just be a fun time. I don't know how long it's gonna be, so bear in mind, but I will make it accessible for anyone to read. I don't know how I'll do that, but that's neither here nor there. Oh yes, shovels. Yeah, shovels. That's pretty much all I needed, and hose. Yeah, shovels and hose. There we go. Let me just do that, and then we'll do 2 hose. There we go. And I haven't forgotten that I have these. Let me just shuffle my inventory real quick. That's what I'm calling it. Even though I hate these, I'm going to grow them. I'm going to grow those too. I need that. I need these. Got wheat, got potatoes, got carrots. Excellent. And then I don't have any melons, so yeah. Oh, and slabs. Those are going to be useful as well. Great. All right, let's get back down to it. Now, if we do run out of... Like, if we do finish this, I will figure some... Oh, we can build a dock. Duh. I've been building docks everywhere, so let's do that. We've got one over by the Dark Oak Forest. We've got one here. Yeah, you can tell this is going to be a very water-driven economy. Which, I mean, that's realistic. Look back on history. It's you settle by water. You trade by water. Very easy to move things on water. Ay, beanin'. Now, I don't think I have to worry about the villagers coming down here and taking my crops. Well, until they're like ready. Until they're ready. No, until they're Oh, I guess I did do it on this side. Huh. Guess whatever I said beforehand doesn't matter. I messed that up, didn't I? I did. Alright, that's fine. I don't care. I will change these out, don't worry. I'll make them match. We'll make them all pretty. I guess this will just be kind of the farming area, which makes sense. I think, if I'm correct, that most of the farming was done outside of the wall, which is kind of dumb. But you know, if you didn't have land, and then livestock outside also, or as Empty Pockets clarified, they would just be in your living room. Gotta love history, right? I know, crazy. Now we have iPhones. Crazy. We got one more, so we got potatoes, wheat, beetroots, carrots, and then we'll have pumpkins and sugarcane. I think I'm gonna go that way for those. It seems just an easier solution. So these farms will solely be for profit, or yeah, they'll only be for profit. And I probably could have reversed this a lot easier. I definitely could have. Probably should have, but we already did the damage. Did I say next? No, last episode was adventurous. There's next episode in hardcore that would be an adventure, an exploring. Or no, was it this one? I don't know. Either way, we need some adventures coming up soon, so we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There we are. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. Oh, we won't have to chop that down. Well, it's probably going to get chopped down anyway. If I'm being honest. So it's carrots, potatoes, wheats? No, not wheats. Wheat, carrots. Let's see. So I've got potatoes here, wheat there, beetroots there. So this would be carrots. Of course. And I'll switch these out with lanterns too. There's that. Now, the only thing we need is sugarcane. Let me just grab that. And then some of this. And then over here is where I can do sugarcane. And then we'll just leave this kind of just at a dead end right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll be able to see this agricultural town's wealth right on the water, which, you know, probably if you're going to get raided, not a good place to have it. But also farms need to be by water. Not, well, no, in Minecraft they do. I was going to say not Minecraft because, you know, stuff there. Yeah, just, yes, farms need to be by water. That's a good statement, Beanin. Thank you, Beanin. You're welcome, Beanin. And I'll have to figure out I'll have to get good at terraforming for that bridge and whatnot. Thank you. I think if I do this diagonally, I'm probably not exactly diagonal, but it won't matter. There we go. There's that. And I want the middle to be a slab, so I'm going to do this. This will give us some sugar cane. Again, purely for profit. But I always do this. And it's just kind of fun to do. And we'll have to make a sign as well. Like, welcome to Winchester or something like that. I don't know. And I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of this, but what it seems like based off of the setting cards that they use in the Last Kingdom, it was originally Winchester, something like that. I don't know. Someone's going to correct me, and I'll be thankful for it. But we're just going to keep it Winchester. We don't have to have the old English name of it to be happy. Now, if you want to have that in your world, that's fine. Let's go for it. More power to you. Me? Mm-mm. I'd have enough trouble with normal English. See, so eventually, way down the line, we'll have a bridge and then a grand area up here. Maybe, we could do like a castle or something like that. I don't know. Because I know castles weren't like a thing. They were starting to be a thing. But I know they weren't like crazy common. At least like the castle that you and I would think of when you say castle. They weren't like a crazy common thing in, what was it, 878 or something like that. I think it was a little later that they became large. Probably closer to like the 1200s. So 400 years after that. Which is crazy. You think of like the time, I don't think it's called time dilation, but the time perception where it's like, yes, this period was like 400 years. You're like, oh, wow, that's nothing. And you're like, oh, wait. It's only been 25. That's like a lot. I know, that's really bad. That's a really bad point. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna agree that you get what I'm saying. You may not, but you may like, yep, what you go, Beanin. Look at him place those blocks. I don't know why I gave myself an old voice. I don't know. I do know I have an older audience though, which is nice. I think the younger audience prefers the 100 days content and the short form content, which is fine, but I just miss the old Let's Plays. That's why I started playing and posting videos, and that's how Beanin came to be. I forgot you could do that. There we go. Let's do that, and do that. And then we'll plant our sugarcane. Get some farms going. Oh my gosh, I so need to make a village called Browntown. Gonna have Clarence Claymore. We're gonna have Mike Nolan's house. Gonna have everything. Gotta have the big Les statue. Man, I need to rewatch that series. Well, just kind of the whole channel. This time last year, I was binging the Big Les Show YouTube channel. Pretty much all the time, like every night. And I know there's not, I don't know how many hours in total there is, but it's not like extremely long because, again, it's a lot of shorts, but man, is it entertaining. And it's cool. Just the whole premise. I always appreciate, making music and then like making 100% of something. I like that. Making the music, doing the audio, writing the script, all that. I mean, that's kind of what I do here, except I don't script. Although I could, but it seems not many people cared for the scripted Let's Plays. I tried that at around episode 16 of another Minecraft Let's Play, and I think people just want to see someone play a game, so might as well. It was me embracing the film TV enthusiast. No, stupid spider, you dumb idiot. Let me sleep. Thank you. Get out of here. Oh, look at that. My club's back up. Yeah, because everything needs to be a subscription. I'm not paying for more storage until I get a new phone. Like, oh, hello. Oh no. I'm just gonna run away. Oh. Like, so many things are just charging subscriptions, which is why I only have 2 membership levels. And hopefully I don't have to create a new tier when we scale up. But I try to keep my membership prices as low as possible because you're already getting the content. You know, I don't know. You get some benefits. I try to give as many benefits as possible, but it's also just like that whole, yeah, like Snapchat's trying to charge you to keep all your memories or something, and I'm like, really, you're gonna let us use a service for 10 years? I'm like, no. Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. All right, now what are we gonna do for this? This is gonna be pumpkin row, right? And then this is gonna be growing row. This will be water row. And yes, I know you don't need water, but it makes it so much faster. The growing process. It does. Not surprisingly. But they do not need water to grow. So if you're in a pinch and you need pumpkins, there's a tip there. And I just realized I'm jumping again. Oh well. I don't care. I love jumping and running fast. Though I know it does ruin the sight line sometimes, but we don't have very many sight lines. Excellent, excellent. I've got 8. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll need 2 there. Oh, I so could have. Oh, well. We'll let this one be. I thought that was a creeper. We'll let this one be a little different. Although I could. Nah, that'd be weird. Yes, I could fill this one in like that. So here we'll just do plant block, farm, water. This will be a little different size, but that's okay. And I don't need too many pumpkins just yet. So we'll just kind of harvest them as they come. Oh, I already have that. That, and we'll just need to find some stuff. Not some stuff. There. And I can do this and that. And then this will be like melons. Again, I don't need too much. Rarely do I trade pumpkins and melons with villagers, but it is free emeralds. So why not? We've got that. That's good. I guess I can just, I can put my gates like in there or something. Yeah, that'll be good. So we've got carrots, beetroots, wheat, potatoes, all that, sugarcane, pumpkins, melons. I think that should be most of what we have. I'm going to take some time here so we can build out a little dock area, something of the sort. And I'll also get some footage so I have a wrap-up footage for this. I like to use the previous ending footage in the beginning of the next episode to kind of give like a visual, just, oh, this is kind of what we did. Like visual nod, even though I announced what we did in the last episode. How do you like the format? Do you like that I have the bumpers on either side to get the, you know, do this, do that, the here's the context. I script that so that I don't just like ramble like a loon. And then, you know, I get all this time to do it instead. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think it works. I enjoy that. I'm going to use these and yeah, let's just make a few more here. Good. Now this shouldn't be terribly hard. I don't see why I can't. And we're going to clean up this village. We're going to harvest things from it. But I just wanted to get things started out here. See what we can get up to. Now, animals. Yes, there's a butcher and stuff. Well, I don't know. I've never, you know what? We should get one villager of each trade to, is it master or expert? I think it's master. I don't know. Either way, we should get each village, like one villager of each trade to that level. I think that'd be cool. It could be a goal. In terms of docks. Now, I know in older times, docks were actually kind of like raised up and then built out. For this one, well, I need to see, did they, like, if I fall in, can I get out? Okay, no. Well, that makes sense. Oh, what happened here? I don't know. Because this is a nice area where I could just have a full flat kind of deal. Like if I did this, I could make it even with all this. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you see what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I don't care. Play the game. Something like this, because, yeah, this could make a really good, just flat area. But also, do I want it to... I could make it step down one. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'll make it step to this level. So then, if I fall in, I can get out. And then it should just fix itself right here. Hopefully, that's not a shovel. It did. Excellent. Of course. Here. Quit that. Oh, that's why I was all messed up. Quit that. There's a little cave down there. Yeah, something like this, and then can just have this as our dock area. Over here, I'm not going to do the full thing just yet. Although I could. There's nothing stopping me. I think in the maybe last little bit, I'll go get some dark oak trees. And then we can finish up the fences and whatnot. Let me just do this. We can get some of this set up. And I'll swim over here. And we can just do this. Now am I gonna go all the way down? I don't know. Maybe later. But right now I'm just gonna stick to this. Seems easier this way. Now I could, you know, add mossy cobble and stuff like that. But I don't really have the resources. But that would be something I'd like to do when we can detail. Aha! I knew I made it back up. That should be fine for now. Give me plenty of dock frontage. Okay, now yeah, you can get up like that. Sweet. Just build this out. And then this will be a nice little area where if I want to build something, we can. And if not, well, at least we got a place that grows stuff. For money, for money. I think I shall be Sir Beanon. Shall I be Lord Beanon? I don't know. I think I'll just be Beanon. For the sake of this. But for lore, what should it be? I think... No. In my original Let's Play, I did Sir Beanon. And there's King in a distant land. that knew of me. The king was me. I was writing in books to myself. You can see it all. It's on YouTube still. I mean, you just got to go to the very edge of my channel. Nope. I forgot you can play stream. You are useful. Good. And then let me just back up here real quick. Should sleep. I don't know. Let me finish this part of the dock first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then for continuity's sake, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, see, this is the one downside to having a fair bit of detail in certain aspects, but man, it does look nice in the end. And I'll take this out here. Of course, you need something going out like a pier. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Thought I was going crazy for a second. This is a 6, which means good grief. That is deep. Drops off fast, doesn't it? Well, one trick I learned, which makes sense. I thought it was like crazy science when I was younger, but you know, now that I think of it as a 26-year-old, it's just basic geography. But one thing I learned is you can usually tell the depth of the water by the slope of the shore. So, you know, if this were real life, it would be safe to assume that, you know, it kind of carry off and then drop. But with that, you know, then you're like, oh no, I don't know. Cool old thing that works in real life. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then this will be the end of the dock. Because it doesn't need to go out too far. I just want something cool. And we can honestly use the rest of the night to go get some stuff. Now this stuff I will, you know, break into automatic farms, things like that as we advance. But for now, you know, it's fine. I think right here, to save myself the headache of this, I'm just going to fill this in 2 deep across this whole area. And then we'll call it a day on on this. Yeah, just enough to keep something nice Have no surprises when I dig one block in for a floor, but also not fill in every single block ever. Yeah. Quick tricks to keep you sane if you're doing large builds in Minecraft. All right, let's use the rest of this night to go get some dark oak, and then we can finish up what we're doing here. And I just realized I left it again. Well, I didn't leave it again, but I forgot to, yeah, I forgot to get my clip. Stinks. Oh well. I'll get one when we wrap things up. Ooh, iron. So this, instead of going back home, we'll just take a left. And I need to do my seaway markers. That'll be a fun thing to do. That can be something that I time lapse. Maybe? I don't know. I might do it off camera. It's kind of boring work, but it's a cool way to keep yourself from getting lost in the ocean, in my opinion. A good way to have like little buoys and such and of the sort. Instead of turning left up here, I'm going to adjust and go this way. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's a cool picture. That's cool. That's even cooler. That's cool too. I swear most of Minecraft videos are just me going, whoa, that's cool. Because I just enjoy the game. Uh-huh. Wow. Just kind of taking in the sights. This is going to look really cool when it's all built out. So is that. Now again, we won't be spending a ton of time over there just yet. I do want to get settled more here. But if I don't start it, then we don't have it as an option to do. Well, I guess we do because we can always start it. But I don't know. I wanted to start my for-profit village, and I guess that's a Prismarine thing, which we can do that. We can get into an ocean monument kind of guardian farm, because I would need those if I'm going to do a modern area. And then I do want to have like a proper nether network. I never do proper nether networks. It's always a mess and it's ugly. Here, I think I have the opportunity to. Oh, and the sun's coming up. It'd be nice to have a Minecraft song right about now. All right, let's see how fast this chews through my axe. To be fair, I only need about one tree. Other than that, it's like, why bother? Oh, that's so cool. Love galaxies in Minecraft. It's peaceful. Maybe some ambience mods would be cool. Like, just like sea sounds. Although this is kind of what you'd hear. But like just a little bit of wind. Tiny bit. Nothing crazy. I want to go too crazy here. What did I do here? Okay. Thought that was smart. And now we chop. Yeah. But see, look at how much my axe dropped in durability. So it is balanced. Nope. Ow, sniper. Get out of here. I want. Thank you. Watch. Okay, look at the bar right here. Boom. See? So it does calculate. So it's well balanced. Good to go. Yeah, we'll do one more. Why not? Need to start getting this anyway. I don't know why I grabbed those. The leaf litter. Perfect. Oh, and I can make them right here. Let's do this. Wow. And then, yeah, I suppose. I can make some of these. Don't know if I need that many, but we have them. And let's head back where we can clean everything up and get everything looking nice. Situate ourselves. Now this is a somewhat of a distance. So I think once we get it established, okay, this is going to be my rule for the Let's Play. Once we get it established, like the seaways established, I'm going to quote unquote fast travel from place to place. So I'll just speed up the travel time a little bit because that was actually a longer boat trip than I thought. I thought it was a lot closer and I didn't realize it took that long. So once we establish the seaways, I'll fast travel that because honestly, going from point to point isn't going to have much of, I mean, you're not going to get much entertainment value out of that. Other than me struggling to speak. Let's grab some of this. Might as well. I think I grabbed, I grabbed two. Sorry, trying to adjust myself. I don't know why I apologize for that, but I did. So right there is our area. And so we'll have like a seaway going directly in front, like straight ahead. Oh, it's not maintain. Is it due north? I don't know. This will be it. Doing that, making a little seaway. I usually just use like cobblestone walls. Doing that's kind of fun. It's one of those builds that's like builds to do when you're bored. I'd classify it because it doesn't take much effort. It takes time, but then it's like, hey, this is like a cool little thing to do. You know? Yeah, I hear you, dolphin. Yeah, by the time we get back and finish this up, we'll be good to go. Sorry it took me 2 hours to build a bridge and some farms. These early game episodes, they're a little slower if you want to build stuff. But once you get the ball rolling, then you're good. Ah, there you go. Just on cue. I do like the reflections of the land too. It's nice. It's not as... I wouldn't say, you know, that's very realistic, but we're also playing a game about blocks and placing blocks. So give it some grace. I would honestly be fine with like trying to find a way to sort out like if I can do overhead map views or stuff like that, but that might be After Effects and oh, you can kind of see the start of our farm and so on and so forth, but you can see our dock pretty clearly. That's good. It is nice. I do like this area. I like building stuff like this. It's fun. You know, it's things like this that eventually add to the fullness of your world, in my opinion. Because I know there's a lot of farmers, there's a lot of builders, a lot of everyone playing this game. And then there's me. And I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but at least I have fun. Ah, so close. Gotta give it that extra space. Come here. Good. And then we can build buildings around this, and it's definitely going to change. Actually, I want, yeah, this to be. Not fort. Unfortunately, you gotta go. Sorry, tree. But look how quick that is. That's so nice. Alright, and then let's take care of the lighting. Did I drop my torches? Oh no. I might have hit Q on accident. Or did I use them all? Might have used them all. Well, there's coal up here, so that doesn't matter. I'll have to rewatch that. It's kind of interesting. Alright, that should be good enough. Peaceful. Sometimes it's nice to just enjoy Minecraft. Just have a time where you're sitting here digging, listening to the music, not doing too much, not doing too little. Okay, I tried. I'll do that. I'm excited. I have high hopes for this world. I think my usual Scouts, Michelle Crutchfield, and Wago Warrior were saying something about not completely feeling this seed, but you can easily transform something that you're not feeling into something cool. So give it some faith. But I also understand. Sometimes we get really good seeds. Other times we get weird seeds that are like, eh. Sometimes it's the generation too. I shouldn't have wasted that. Yeah, whatever. Gonna make sure this is nice and lit. Race cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit. Oh, so is my brother. Such a good movie. I love cars. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Perfect amount of torches. Now let's see if we got the perfect amount of fence gates. I think we will. Oh, we'll probably have some left over. That's fine by me. Boom. Perfect. Well, not so much perfect, but a good area. And we can have like a storage yard out here. Some cool stuff like that. Go ahead. Oh my gosh. Plant this. Plant that. I need to make like an area that I can just sit here off camera. That'd be nice. Are you ready? Of course you are. How many seeds you give me? Not much, but it'll do. Let's go put my wood in this chest here. I could just take it back with me. Yeah, some of this building stuff can go back. Definitely my buckets. This is just making sure that stuff I want isn't getting left here. Excellent. And then we'll eat. Let's just see what else is ready. You're ready. Yep. Wow, that gave us a lot. And I know Fortune 3 works on crops, and commenters have been saying that you don't even need durability, or it doesn't use durability. So that's cool. I'm going to try it out. And we'll see. Wow, the potatoes, they grow fast. All right, and then, of course, you're ready. Ooh, gonna have to make a nice storage yard. That one wasn't ready, was it? No. Are you ready? No. Excellent, excellent. All good? Good. Nice. And we'll let you grow. Let's head up here, clean out our inventory. Then we can kind of brainstorm stuff to do. I need to check if I dropped those saplings. I feel like I did. I might have. I could have. You have a spear. But I have a shield. Is that a diamond spear? Hold the phone. Oh, no, that's just iron. Got confused for a second. Don't you poke me. Ah! Look at him. He's like, I'm going to poke you. He's like, ah. Ah. You will not poke me. See, how come he can just walk into me and poke me, and I sat there and he didn't do anything. Like, I didn't. It's unfair. Of course, it's a skeleton. Yeah. Hiya! Ow. Where'd you go? Oh. Beanin'. What are we going to do? I don't know. Take that. Leave that. Take this wood back. Take that sand. Take the cobblestone. Take the dirt. Take the coal. Take the iron. Take the copper. Take this. Take that, of course. Yeah, take the sticks. Yeah, take that. You know what? We're taking it all. Why not? Except I guess I don't need the salmon. I don't need the flowers. Okay, we're not taking it all. Why'd I bring the carpet? Oh. Useful stuff or something. I don't know. Move. In my way. Oh, creepers and skeletons. Oh my. Stay away from me. Perfect. Let's do just this little bit that we have left here. You can fill in some of this dirt and then just some more cobblestone. Yeah. Give us a chance to grow some stuff here. And then we'll be on our merry way. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. For some reason that's something I inadvertently do is whenever it gets in my way, I just remove it, even though I'm going to place it back again. Oh, hey, that was perfect. I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting. It's just an interesting thing I do, you know? There's that. Yeah, we'll take these back. Take those. I don't really need the rotten flesh. I don't know why I grabbed it. Don't ask me. I hope I don't... Well, no, I'm definitely going to forget about what's under here. Yeah, I will. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, but it looks nice. Nice little area. Ah, stop it. I suppose we can head home now. Over there. Back to the house. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Honestly, I think we should do another mining trip. And we don't have too much. I'm going to try... I want to try and get enchanting done. So we'll probably build a library. Get some enchanting done or something like that. I'm not sure. But we do need to get some better gear if we want these episodes to get more efficient. That's for sure. Did I just drop something? Hold on. Okay. I don't think I did. Good. Good. Do. Oh no, I feel a sneeze. Will I make it to the end of the video? Yeah. Hello, bat. You're a little out of your element, but you know, you do you. Sometimes bats come out at sundown. Not judging any bats. There is a fly or a gnat or something. Oh, I got it. Oh, okay. It was right in front of my screen. And just like that, right at the end of the episode, it starts raining again. How about that? It's like noon too. Oh well. We can sort our goods. Now we did. Well, no. I was gonna say we did get a lot of good stuff, but we didn't. However, it's nice to have new places to go, things to build, a constant to-do list. Let's do this. Let's park our boat. A little Tokyo Drift style. Tokyo Drift action. Let's see. We'll take our wood. Any crops and goodies for now. We can just place it. Are you just hanging out in here, bro? Hey, you're just having fun. Okay. Well, you better start paying rent. Okay? I don't run no charity. You know, we could also see. Alright, you're gonna be our... Oh, wait. Don't I have one of those chests? Not. I said, you're gonna be our crop chest. We'll have you... For now, we'll do this. No dirt. Cobblestone. A decent bit. Wood, yes. Nope, you go down here. Yeah, whatever. Am I gonna fight this battle right here? I don't have a nature chest yet, but we can just, we'll get to it. I got a lot of wood, so we can make chests at a later date. For now, though, we'll just throw stuff in there. No, I can organize you. Yeah, we'll get organized at some point. Yeah, I can put that somewhere in there. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. That's the wrong thing. Go here. Throw some bread in there. We'll call it a day. Well, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I think, like I said, we can work on getting enchanting or something like that. But we'll do something fun. Make sure there's no creeper around here. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members. If you are a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members-only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected, but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my channel viewers, regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Let's Play Minecraft. I'm Beanin. Peace.